Have you ever wondered what would happen if all the power of God were unleashed against an oppressive nation and no one could escape his judgment? This is the story of the 10 plagues of Egypt, a tale that begins with a simple request and ends with a nation broken, a Pharaoh brought to his knees, and a people finally set free. Moses, the man chosen to lead the Hebrews, was sent to Pharaoh with a message both simple and charged with divine power. "Let my people go." The king of Egypt, hardened and arrogant, refused. And that was when the heavens collapsed. The first plague turned the Nile into blood. The river, source of life, became death. The putrid stench filled the air, and fish floated lifeless on the surface. Yet Pharaoh remained obstinate. Then came the frogs, leaping into houses, kitchens, and even beds. The chaos was unbearable, but the king's resistance continued. Next arose lice, covering men and animals alike, and then flies, black swarms that corrupted everything they touched. When Pharaoh still refused, the 5th plague struck the livestock, destroying Egypt's agricultural and economic wealth. Soon after, festering boils broke out across the Egyptians' bodies, pain so intense that even the priests could not stand before the king. Still, Pharaoh's heart remained hard. Then hail mixed with fire rained down, an apocalyptic storm that ravaged the crops and killed servants and animals left in the open fields. As if that weren't enough, a cloud of locusts devoured what little remained of the harvest, leaving the land barren. The 9th plague was darkness. For 3 days, Egypt was plunged into a gloom so dense that no one dared to move. It was a heavy silence, a final warning before the ultimate blow. The 10th plague was the most terrible, the death of the firstborn. That night, cries of grief filled Egypt, from the palaces to the humblest of homes. Only the Hebrews who had marked their doors with the blood of a lamb were spared. At last, Pharaoh yielded and allowed the people of Israel to depart. This narrative is more than an ancient story. It is a spiritual war between human pride and divine power. Each plague struck not only Egypt itself, but also the gods they worshipped, showing that the God of Israel stood above them all. The story forces the reader to confront an unsettling question. How long would you resist before bowing down?